ultimately, I've really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying living here. My family have really like it. So from a personal note, it's been really enjoyable. But the most enjoyment you get in football is success. And being part of a winning team has been thoroughly enjoyable for a long period now. And I want that to continue over the next 2 weeks. Because ultimately, I'm choosing not when we kick off. We've only got 15 days of the regular season left. And I want to enjoy those 15 days, and I'll enjoy it by winning games.
I certainly don't want to get too carried away because it is only a short period of time and there's still 5 massive games to go. Like you say, we are full of confidence at the moment, but there's a long way to go, and our feet are certainly grounded at the moment, and know how big a task it is going to be to stay in the place we are now and continue to win games. But we're certainly ready for the challenge.
I think it'd be tough for the teams below us to catch the teams above us. Could we do it? Yeah, we've got Fulham to play. It's only a 1-game swing to make it very, very close. But we also know that teams are chasing us hard as well. And if I'm Derby, Swansea, Millwall, those teams, I'm certainly still looking above, thinking, right, 4 wins from 5, we've got a chance here. We got a chance. Below that, I think it'd be difficult. I think it's another game. Blackburn have to beat us tomorrow night. Have to come and beat us. If not, they've got no chance. So I think it's tough for the teams below Swansea and Millwall, definitely. But where are we at? Well, when we came back from lockdown, we were 2 points adrift. We're now 3 points clear, a better goal difference in the teams. So we've progressed nicely. Long way to go. The game, the pitch can change in just one set of results, and certainly two results. So that's why you can only focus on the next game. And I think more so than ever, I think the fans and yourselves realise that it literally is one game at a time, because the picture can change, and it's down to us to keep kicking other teams in the teeth, really, by winning games. Because that's what they're looking at the moment. They're looking for us not to win and then to have a crumb of hope. Every time we win a game of football, another team gets seen off below us, and as ruthless as that might sound, that's how I see it. Just want to keep winning games and keep pushing teams out of it.
It's easy to enjoy football when you're winning.
Yeah.
It's we have been ruthless. Certainly from my point, I feel like we, taking no chances at the back and people putting the bodies on the line in our box, but also at the other end, in some of the games, Leeds, for example, not having many chances, but taking those chances. And I think being ruthless at both ends of the pitch can stand you in good stead.
All I'm trying to allude to more and more of you guys is some honesty to where Tomo's at. And Tomo didn't train Friday, so couldn't play Saturday. Wouldn't have had 45 minutes in him. Well, he might have had 45. Wouldn't have had 50 minutes in him. So without giving too much away, what's he done yesterday and today to be ready for Tuesday? It's constant. We wouldn't have had Tomo for any of the fixtures if the season had finished at the end of April or start of May. Tomo wouldn't have been available. He's available now because we're managing him as we go. He's still not 100% fit, hence why we've not started him in the game yet. And it's a lot more complex than just thinking, it's been a time issue. He's just fine to go. It's a lot more complex, and you'll see and understand more as the weeks go by. But I'm happy to manage Lee day by day and week by week at the moment, and getting him on the training pitch or getting him on the match pitch is absolutely vital for us as often as possible. Whether that's with 60 or 70 minutes or whether it's 30 minutes, he has a huge part to play for us.
It's easy to enjoy football when you're winning.
Yeah.
It's we have been ruthless. Certainly from my point, I feel like we, taking no chances at the back and people putting the bodies on the line in our box, but also at the other end, in some of the games, Leeds, for example, not having many chances, but taking those chances. And I think being ruthless at both ends of the pitch can stand you in good stead.
When we came back from lockdown, I thought Leeds at home and Preston away, that was about as daunting as you can get. Two teams Blackburn to a certain extent, but two running teams. So I thought, well, that's going to be a win sight to where we're at, and you know, we beat them both. So I don't look too far in advance. I look now sitting here today and just think about Blackburn. If I start thinking about Fulham, how they play, what they do, straight away thinking, oh, Mitrovic is back for the Fulham game. You know, because that's the first thing that's popped in my mind, Mitrovic. So you start thinking towards Fulham, you start thinking, oh, what team are you going to pick for that? It impacts on what you're going to do for Blackburn. So my focus is purely just Blackburn. After that, then we'll look at Fulham, we'll look at Derby, Hull and Middlesbrough, you know, as we go. But all my focus is one game at a time.